don't even know where to start. For all I know, I'm just an idiot who doesn't recognize himself on video, or there was a mix-up at the factory or something. I'll just try to write down what I know so far. I bought a cheap dash cam online from China a while ago after seeing some crash videos and insurance scam attempts on YouTube. I set it up and made sure it was working, then pretty much forgot about it for the better part of the year. Basically, it's supposed to turn on automatically when you start the car, and it records short clips, then get recorded over automatically when the CD card is full. So it was always has the last 5 hours or so of video saved on the CD card. Last week there was a fender bender on my street, and I thought I could help out my neighbor if it got recorded on my dash cam, so I checked the recordings. Of course, it doesn't work that way. The recording stops as soon as I turn off the car, so there was no video of that incident. But the CD card was full of dozens of short video clips that should have been the last 5 hours my car had been driven. This is where it gets weird, because I didn't recognize most of what I saw clicking through the recorded videos. The last recording ended with me parking in front of my house, just as it should have, and before that was the drive to and from the supermarket and the pizza place, so nothing weird there. Before that, though, I can't really tell what I'm seeing. It's a lot of driving at night, mostly without any street lights, just the car's headlights. It's weird because even though I do drive at night fairly often, it's always in town and there should be lights everywhere. This looks like it's out in the bush. I can't even tell if the road is paved or just dirt, gravel. There's some parts where the car is parked with the headlights on and lots of trees. Mostly trees. I can't tell if this is even my car or if it's an old video from a previous zone of the camera or something. It wasn't supposed to be used when I bought it. I don't have time to look through it all tonight. I thought I would ask you folks in case there is a simple explanation rather than driving myself crazy watching hours of nearly black, very low definition video. I already searched the dashcam talk forums with no luck. So for those of you who bought dashcams online, is this a thing? Do they sell you used CD cards with these things to save money or something? Anything that explains this? It's hard to tell with the low quality video, but some of what I saw gave me really bad vibes. I'll read any and all responses for sure, and I'll post an update if I find anything more solid when I get time to look through the rest of the videos. Well, no one can adequately explain away what I found on my dashcam, which, combined with my further investigation, pretty much confirms what I didn't want to admit. The videos are real, and they were recorded after I installed the camera in my car. You guys are pretty much my support group now, so you're coming with me on this thing. What I didn't mention in the original post is that I saw people in some of the videos out in the woods when the car was parked. There are two guys moving something, obviously a dead body, right? It's always a dead body. Well, from the size of it, it could be, but let's try to remember this is real life in my fucking car. If I think it's a body, I have to go to the cops. And I don't want to go to the cops, so I'm not inclined to think it's a body. It's really shitty quality video after all. These two guys could be carrying anything. Alright, sorry, I'll rewind a bit and took you through it from the beginning. If any of you can actually write for shit and want to try to make the thing readable, private message me. First up, I've saved everything from the CD card to my computer, so none of it will be recorded over. The earliest two clips are me arriving home from wherever, I don't remember, work probably. The timestamps are all messed up, I guess because this camera is cheap crap, so I can only guess when each recording was made. There's nothing before those clips because the CD car can only hold so much. Hopefully you are keeping up with that concept by now. Next up is a trip to the local shops. Again, the timestamps are all screwy and I don't mean anything. For this trip is reset to the 1st of January 2000, then 000000, so I have no idea when it was actually recorded. It looks like a trip I regularly make, so I guess that's what it was. Drive to the shops, park for a few minutes, drive back home. The only weird thing is that it kept recording the whole time it was parked at the shops, from 7 to 22, which I think doesn't usually happen. Just several minutes of traffic going by while parked though, then the drive home. Next for the start of the weird shit. There are all 5-minute clips unless the car is turned off first. So the next clip is nighttime. The car starting up in my street in front of my house. So much for telling myself this was some mix-up with old recordings. The video starts in front of my house. 90% sure it's my car. Looking at the bonnet and the angle of the camera and everything. And then it starts driving out to the middle of nowhere. I don't know anybody out this way. I don't have any reason to drive out this way, least of all at night. I do like to go for drives, but for the sake of it, but the simple fact, so I haven't gone for a drive at night into the scrub at any point in the last year, and I haven't had the camera that long. Though this is weird as fuck. What is my car doing? There are 3 clips in a row that they are just driving, nothing to see but trees. I skimmed through them because 15 minutes of trees. After that, the car makes a right turn, more trees, a left turn, and then pulls over and stops, facing yet more trees. So now, it's 15 plus minutes away from my house, and I know the main road it took from my place, but not exactly where they turned off. We're out in the bush. The dash cam is still recording. Again, I don't know why when the car is off. And it's just trees ahead. After a few minutes, there is the sound of the car door opening, then closing. Then there is someone walking forward from the trees, lit up by the headlights. A few 5-minute clips go by where nothing happens. I skip through them again. I'm only human with a 2016 attention span, and then the figure comes back out of the trees to the car, gets in, and drives back to my house. It doesn't look like me, it doesn't feel like me, but with the video quality, I can't say for sure that I didn't drive out into the pines and fuck around for a while alone at night. I don't know I did, but I can't prove that I didn't, you know? I strive to be rational in life. And me having some kind of memory problem is one of the simplest, most rational explanations for all this. But I don't think it was me in the car. I have stayed up way too late on this, but you guys deserve an update, so I'll try to put something together that makes sense. Then I'm going to bed. I'm in Australia and it's 5:30 in the morning. The next clips are me going to work and coming home 3 days in a row. All good in the hood. And there's more of the nighttime weirdness. This time the car goes a different way, stops somewhere I don't know in town, and it seems like a passenger gets picked up. Then there's a fair bit of driving. Stop somewhere else that's too dark to see, and someone else gets picked up. More driving out to the pines, and that's when there are 2 guys carrying something from the car into the trees. I wish I could go on, but I literally don't even know if I'm coherent right now. I'm too tired. I'm crossing my fingers that this update goes live and then I'm going to bed. Thank you for taking an interest. This might be some dumb shit and I'm an idiot, or this might be something going on here. I'll be all over your responses tomorrow after I've slept, if I can sleep. What the fuck?